What shall we tell our people after Mzee had promised everybody? Because Afcon is on Namboole. True. Without Namboole, no Afcon. The umbilical code for Afcon is Namboole. Exactly. Without Namboole, we are finished. We are going to affect our brothers and sisters in Kenya and Tanzania. We have a timeline that we are looking at. The contractor has been given money by government, and it is government seated here. If we had the powers, can't we summon this contractor here? And we advise, because we cannot force him to subcontract. But if there is need, we can force him. Without Mandela,
all this investment we are talking about is as useless, and we would have failed the region. We have the inspectors coming in 31st of what? Of August.
Forego other important assignments. What we need is just work.
We are ready to deliver and you work. Even the
patriotism is required here.
Yes, madam.
So I want to appeal to my colleagues. We are not being hard. We are just being sincere that we committed ourselves. We either embarrass the country or we have to work.
We are trying to empower our Ugandan companies, but we don't also want to lose our
not at the expense of our name.
Our name. So maybe
6 months to go. I am being sincere to you. Everything is on finance. Each ministry has got their own Lubimbi. Work on your area. Be within your Lubimbi. Please. The excitement in the country is too high that we cannot even afford to think of either doing otherwise.
Government has approved 905 billion to meet contractual intersectoral funding and administrative requirements for Afcon 2027. Right Honorable Speaker and Honorable colleagues, additional commitments include following major intervention. 1. Support to upgrading of selected hotels in Hoima and Masindi through a special credit facility in accordance with CAF standard. 2. Upgrading priority access roads, pedestrian walkways, and street lighting around Hoima City Stadium and Mandela National Stadium. 3. Construction of a passenger terminal at Kawalega Airport and operationalize the facility as an international airport. 4. Upgrade of Kadiva Stadium as a training facility and support preparations for the Uganda Cranes. 5. Support the local organizing committee to undertake tournament-specific preparations across its subcommittee. 7. Remodeling and upgrade of Mandela National Stadium. 8. Deployment and improvement of to ICT infrastructure at airport, hotels, stadium training facilities, hospitals supporting the tournament. 9. Upgrade of designated health facility in Hoima, Masindi, Seruka to provide intensive care, accident and emergency services. 10. Strengthening sanitation and environmental hygiene services in host city, that's Hoima City and Masindi Municipal. 11. Upgrade of meteorological services to support tournaments operations. 12. Improvement to water supply infrastructure in Hoima City. 13. Upgrade and maintenance of railway infrastructure serving Kampala, Mukono, Namamve, and Mandela, and Namboole. 14. Extension of electricity infrastructure to key Afcon facilities, including Hoima City Stadium and Kabalega International Airport. 15. Promoting Uganda as a destination under the Afcon brand. 16. Waiver of visa fee for visitors during the tournament period. 17. Pursuit of a joint Pamoja visa with Kenya and United Republic of Tanzania to ease movements of funds and guests. Right Honorable Speaker, the above mentioned intervention will be directly implemented by the government, ministries, departments, and agencies responsible. I quote that. The above-mentioned intervention will be directly implemented by government ministries, departments, and agencies responsible. The Ministry of Education and Sports, the LOC, will play a supervisory role to ensure timely implementation of activities by MDAs and conformity to the CAF standards. The detailed update on infrastructure development in the preparation for Afcon tournament is as follows. Hoima City Stadium, works for construction of the Hoima City Stadium have been completed and the defect liability period will expire in December 2026. During this period, the contractor will undertake remedial works to address comments made by CAF after their recent inspection. We expect the next inspection on 31st of August, next 2026. Mandela National Stadium. The Memorandum of Understanding between the Ministry of Education and Sports and the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs for design and build works for expansion of Mandela National Stadium, Namboole, under Phase 2 was signed on 26 February 2026. Under this phase, we expect, among others, the following: upgrading seating capacity from 38,000 to 45,000, improvements and expansion of the VVIPs and VIP launches, improvements in the media tribune, stadium media center, press conferences rooms, mixed zones, spectators-related areas, medical areas, among others. Right Honorable Speaker, the contractor has completed design reviews and incorporated all observations raised by the Confederation of African Football. Structural integrity tests have also been successfully undertaken, confirming the project's readiness to proceed. The contractor remains scheduled to complete works within the timeline stipulated by CAF, that's 31st December 2026. Chambogo University Training Facility. Phase 2 construction works are progressing well and the facility is expected to be completed by August. Makere University Training Facility. Construction works are ongoing. Completion is expected by August. Hoima Boma Ground. The project is on course for completion by September this year. Masindi Municipal Stadium Training Facility. Construction works are ongoing. The facility is expected to be completed by September this year. Fufa Kadiba Training Facility. The BOQs and architectural design for Kadiba are being finalized and the site will soon be handed over to the Updf Engineers Brigade. The scope of works include remedial works on the pitch and installation of floodlights. We envisage to complete the works by December. Why the delay? The stadium was being used by the Federation because it's a Federation facility till the end of the calendar year for football competition, which ended recently. Satito Winyi, Secondary School Training Facility. The process of acquiring land at Satito Winyi is concluded and the Ministry of Works Transport is preparing the BOQs. Works will commence in August 2026 and will be completed in December. Why the delay? There was a complaint on the land. And as per the guidance from Attorney General, government cannot invest resources where we do not have exclusive ownership of the land. So the two parties had to be brought on board and finally there's a consent to that effect. So now we are ready to start work. Upgrade priority access roads, pedestrian walkways, and street lighting around Hoima City Stadium and Mandela National Stadium. Government is implementing a number of strategic road projects aimed at improving access to Afcon 2027 competition and training venues, while also easing traffic flow within the host cities. The works cover Jokers, Uganda Christianity University Road, 13.2 kilometers. This road is going to be completed and worked on, and that helps us ease traffic on the main Ginger Highway. And Honorable Namboole is nodding. I think let's clap for government for that. Jokers, Viogerere Road, 6.2 kilometers, Jokers, Nama, 13.3 kilometers, Chireka, Kamuli, Nalia Road. Byogerere Buto na Mugongo Road, Chalwajara Kira Kasangati Road, and Old Jinja Road. The project also includes improvements to Kireka and Chalwajara Junction, as well as road linkages to the northern bypass through Agenda and Chiwatule, as well as roads to Hoima City Stadium. Progressing well with the evaluation of prospective contractors underway. 10. Support to the upgrading of selected hotels in Hoima and Masindi through a special credit facility in accordance with the CAF standard. In preparation for Afcon 2027, the government, in consultations with CAF, has shortlisted prospective hotel owners whose facilities will be upgraded to meet the required accommodation standard. A total of 101 billion has been earmarked to support hotel improvement works in Hoima City and Masindi. The funding will facilitate renovation works and provide interest rate support through the Uganda Development Bank for approved service providers. Regarding the proposed new hotel at Kabalega International Airport, a number of developers have expressed interest, and the evaluation of bids is scheduled to commence on Thursday this week. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, as of this morning, the Right Honorable Prime Minister chaired a meeting between the hotel owners and Uganda Development Bank to agree on the modalities regarding the timeline for the line of credit versus the position the Ministry and the bank have given, Ministry of Finance and the bank has given. I want to say the consultations are ongoing, but I'm also saying that we are cognizant of the time. Construct a passenger terminal at Kabalega Airport. This intervention is awaiting award of a contract and confirmation of financing for the outstanding funding gap to facilitate commencement of works. Government earmarked 185 billion for that project to have a terminal in Kabalega Airport in Hoima. Upgrade designated health facility in Hoima, Masindi, Seruka to provide intensive care, accident and emergency. Hoima Regional Referral Hospital construction has reached the superstructure stage. Masindi Municipal Hospital excavation works have been completed and foundation concrete works are underway. Seruka Health Center 3 walling works are progressing towards construction of a passenger boarding and drop-off station at Kampala, Namboole, Namamve and Mukono, and refurbishment and refitting or retrofitting of locomotives to support passenger transport during Afcon. Deploy improved ICT infrastructure at airport, hotel, stadia, training facilities and hospital supporting the tournament. Installation of the Wi-Fi and CCTV systems at Mandela National Stadium, Hoima City Stadium, Akibwa, 8 training facilities across Kampala, Hoima, Masindi, Gulu and Lira, selected hospital, tourism sites and Kafa hotels in Kampala are ongoing. Right Honorable Speaker, I wish to assure this House that the government remains fully committed to delivering a successful Afcon 2027. We will continue to work closely with all stakeholders to ensure that the required infrastructure, services and support system are completed within the agreed timelines. As preparations progress, government will keep this House regularly informed on implementation progress, key milestones achieved, and any emerging issues requiring attention. Before I sum up, Right Honorable Speaker, allow me again say, Akibwa Olympic Stadium is a backup stadium, 65% as of now work done, ready to be completed by 31st December 2026. Training facilities in Akibwa, in Lira City, Lira University, Gulu University, Peche Stadium are ongoing. We intend to have a 4 nations tournament, and those countries who are ready to come to Uganda early before time to acclimatize the weather for Uganda for parts of the competitions will be able to go to Akibwa. So I want the people of northern Uganda to know that government is fully committed to ensuring Afcon 2027 is for all of us. What I have not said is the $7.5 million for branding destination Uganda is already given to the Minister of Tourism. In a special way, let's thank the Minister of Finance who is here. Honorable Mr. Sisi, we thank you for accepting to help the country host this competition. I thank you so much. I say all this for God and my country.